What if I told you that I could make you look better and sound better than all of your colleagues, all of your friends and family by using just your smartphone with the following accessories? What's up everybody, this is Scott. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I want to talk about two sets of products that I've had a chance to review. Big thanks to my friends over at Pictar and Movo for sending these specific things over. But they sent them over for everybody to try to have the best home studio pro setup that doesn't actually break your bank, and using your phone as the engine for all of it. So that's what I want to talk about in today's video. First, let's start with the Pixar Home Studio. Now, everything that comes with the Home Studio kit is this Pro Grip, a smart lens which is wide and macro, as well as a smart light and a flexible, what they call a splat tripod, which honestly looks like a lot like a Blue Ninja throwing star that just kind of splats on the ground. With all of this, you can effectively turn your living room into a real live photo studio, but more importantly, look better than all of your coworkers for those crisp, extra crispy video calls. The splat tripod is this cool looking Ninja star thing that you can just kind of plot anywhere, hang off the wall if you need to, do some crazy shots, and bend it and flex it in all sorts of different directions. And the smart light comes with a 12 LED magnetic diffusion kit that's got gel filters as well, meaning you can get the perfect lighting as needed. Now that light has a 2500 milliamp rechargeable battery light that you can use for 2 straight hours of runtime on a single charge. So that talks about the splat and that talks about the light, but what about the smart lens? The smart lens is a 2-in-1 system with a 16mm wide angle as well as a 12x macro, and has a universal clip-on adapter based on the system, and not like that Moment variety that kind of screws in with like a bayonet style. This actually is one that you can put on any of the different lenses that you have, which means you can use it on any of the triple camera setups. You just have to make sure that it's lined up on the one side when you clip it to your phone. Now, while that clip-on system may turn off some, you can use this lens specifically with your laptop, which means if you're going to use your laptop as your main webcam for work or Zoom calls or family things, you can actually just snap the thing right onto the webcam itself, and it gives you this wider view and just looks honestly significantly more professional because you don't have that crappy webcam from like a MacBook Pro or something like that. It's a nice wide shot that doesn't look completely like crap. The Pictar Pro Grip, which brings all of this together. Now the grip has this nice rubbery grip and makes it feel like your phone is truly a DSLR or a mirrorless camera. And the good news is this works well with Android and iOS, so it's not just for one OS or another. Honestly, it worked best for me in the Pictar app for Android, so keep that in mind. When you're using the app itself, it has an exposure wheel and you can make manual adjustments like a regular camera would be using the grip dials on the top. It does come with a detached viewfinder when you want to use it, but honestly in bright conditions I just turned the screen brightness all the way up and I didn't use it at all, and it honestly worked just fine. If you wanted to use it, you could. I just didn't. And like I mentioned, I had found that the app actually worked better on Android than it did iOS, which I thought was kind of weird, but I use this pretty exclusively with my Pixel Find and found that it worked flawlessly. Now, you're not going to get all the features that you would normally do in the Pixel devices, and that's honestly the point. The app enables a lot more pro features than you would normally have, which is pretty much the whole point of the device. It gives you a DSLR or mirror-like experience, but without the price tag that's associated with that. Now, when I was using the grip and the app together, using that more professional style mode, I thought the photos looked really, really great. If you're just a point, click, fire off a photo person, this is probably not the grip for you, but if you want a full experience where you're using the grip, point and shoot really isn't the thing that shines in my opinion. This is really where you want to try to flex your creative muscle using a much more professional, changing the brightness and the ISO and this, that, and the other that you typically see on a DSLR more than a point and shoot. Now this entire bundle is going to cost you $235 at the time of the recording on the Pictar site, and I will leave a link in the description below for everything. Now with Pictar out of the way, let's talk about the Movo VXR10 SP video rig, and honestly, it is so very enticing. The Movo package setup comes with a durable aluminum or aluminium for my UK friends tripod that can support up to 11 pounds, which means you can use it with your DSLR as well, not just your phone. The versatile setup comes with everything, including a small monopod handle if you lock the legs of the tripod in, or you can use the vlogging rubber grip that's included. The vlogging grip is perfect for vloggers, journalists, live streamers, mobile filmmakers. Personally, I just use the tripod more because you can just lock the legs and move it around. It feels a lot like the rubber grip, but it's nice that it's included in the kit, so I'm not going to say no to it. However, if you were a person that was, say, running or wanted to have something to hold on to, you could just use the grip to go completely ultra low compact. Now back to the tripod. With the included attachment, you can have an adjustable height of 3 to 16 inches, and you have this nice little phone adapter where you can unscrew it to get a bigger phone in, and if you wanted, clamp it down real nice and tight. That way you don't have to worry about your phone basically falling out at all. The adapter fits smartphones from 2 inches to 3.6 inches wide, so honestly no worries if you have a very large phone. Finally included in this package is the Movo VXR10 smartphone microphone. Now let's do a quick audio test on that. So this is a test recording using the Movo shotgun mic that you see on top, recording this directly into a Sony ZV-1, so hopefully it looks and sounds good. I have my sunglasses on a kind of cloudy-ish day, mostly because the sun never sets on a, well, you get the picture. So this is a recording without any Movo microphone on top. This is the audio directly out of the Sony ZV-1. Again, not that it's a terrible thing. This is still just what it sounds like without a microphone at all. Not overwhelmingly windy of a day. It was like really earlier, but this is what that sounds like. You're getting a little more directional sound on the microphones, which comes in nice, crisp, and clear. To be completely honest though, unless you're in windy conditions, I would actually not use the microphone. I would just run and gun with my smartphone. But if you do need something that's a little more directional, or you're with a lot of people, or you need something that's just going to pick up you, I would definitely consider getting the microphone specifically for that. But again, smartphone microphones are really, really good these days, especially on the higher end points. So you don't necessarily have to have the microphone unless you were in a whole room full of people, needed something a little more directional towards you and your mouth. Now this entire bundle is shockingly low in terms of the price point. It's $99. You get a smartphone grip, a universal video microphone, USB-C and Lightning adapters for iPhone and Android, a tabletop tripod with extension, all for $100. And honestly, that's a pretty good freaking steal for something like that at that price point. Now let me know in the comments below if this is something that you would consider with the smartphones that you have. I really like the fact that we can use our smartphones for much more than just social media and quick point and shoots. There's so many different things out there from an accessories perspective for you to fully maximize the potential out of all of your smartphones. So that's it. That's all I have. Thanks for watching. And as always, like, share, subscribe, thumbs up, leave a comment below. We'll see you next time.